You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we gotta lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine.
Check it, Lizzo skins, you surprised? Sick pup, sweet team and shit. Sick pup, sick fucks. Legit, legit, legit. I let the power and the realness drive me, son. I made one CD, you think I'm fucking done? No such luck, schmucks. If I was you, I'd duck. I'm about to let you have it, done. Run. Forum Nizzo, kick you in the chest with my mid-cut Adidas forums. You don't want to be here when I'm done. Overcome. The sun's where I come from. Get godly respect. I'm a veteran of this street game hustle. On the mic, I breed of shame. I got the muscle. Lame, tame. The beast they call Nizzo. Gonna be problems and you don't solve them. Toe tag shit evolving. I say that's a problem.
You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we gotta lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die. They got buried in a place where the sun don't shine. I know these cats is hating, I know that they be waiting. I see they want the lettuce dog, he bringing home the bacon. I'm giving doctors patience, you think he's playing? We steady mobbing, you get drop off in basements. Calling up the mason, some man a Harper style. Something going a while and I'll leave them bodies piles. They talking jibber jabber, a Michael Jackson batter. A Thriller and Vanilla and I'm climbing up the ladder. When you doing good, you they coming out the wood. I know they think they can, I know they think they could. I got some baddest bitches, I got a yummy mistress. Ian Parrish making dough, strictly business. You strictly missing at the plate, you whipping. I'm on the hill, I'm that Cliff Lee pitching. So stop your little bitching before you end up missing. These pups congratulate, you pussies later hissing. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we gotta lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die. They got buried in a place where the sun don't shine.
Change it up about. Put the fucking thing in the box. This fucking only happens on hot weather, man. What the fuck, man? Damn. Yeah, you can listen to that because that's my music too. It's copyrighted, so fucking don't worry about it. This guy's a fucking. And then the fucking thing. I got fucking brand new box on here. I ever have, and it's still hot. Fucking weather. What the? Open. Yeah, put one in. I got backup though, which is good. And that's a breakup.
Oh, here this gets it. This trust bag directions. Watch. There it goes. Oh, I think it's back. Cool. I think we're good to go. We're good to go. Yep. It's working now. So, yep. And shot your fragments. You'll never see alignments. You know you blow. I'm gonna blow my nose on fucking line. Everything's good. Took a break of this work. Nice. We're good. You better run away. Go away. I would call you a for 3 seconds back. You ain't get that, son. Whoa. Oh, sorry about that, people. Fucking powering out. And fucking hot weather for some reason once in a while goes out. Yeah, it's working. Everything's working again. Yep. My bills are paid all the time, so I don't fucking understand why that does that. But hey, it is what it is. It happens. I just want to see something real quick. Let me see. No.
Hello, everyone.
No. Sorry, dude. Not trying to be rude, but say hello to someone else but me. I don't need to hear that hello. All right, here we go. Let me see something real quick if this works. I gotta set up the interface. What the fuck is going on here? Here we go. All right. Cool. Is this working? There's just some demos that I've been fucking my beats and shit. They're like fucking 50 of them. I got like fucking 38 of them or something. It's gotta be perfect. If it ain't perfect, and it's the first 30 seconds, then it changes because there's always changes in my beats. Nice coffee. I have plenty of bass, plenty of snares, plenty of fucking bass drum, bass kicks, and hi-hats. And no, not even using samples. I don't need samples. I know music too well. I don't need samples. We had a lot of fuckery in boxing last night, as usual. You know, it's like nothing fucking new. And not a bad fight night. It was in Saudi Arabia. Salute to Saudi Arabia. I mean, they always put on good fucking cards, especially boxing. You know what I mean? They're making, the best fight the best. That's the main important thing, man. Excuse me. And it's same with UFC, same with MMA, same with boxing, right? You should want to fight the best fighters. Always. That's legacy fighting. That's what fucking legacy fighting is all about. And most people that do this shit, they've never fought a day in their fucking life. And see, I'm not a hater. So, hey, if you do it well, good for you, man. Like, I'm not hating on you. I don't hate on no one's hustle. As long as you're not hurting women, children, or fucking elderly people, scamming people, you're good. Do your thing. But don't talk shit about fighters that fucking, and then want to get a fucking restraining order on them. You're a fucking sucker. You really gotta look in the mirror, man, honestly. Don't talk shit if you can't back it up. All right, let me Look at Tapology. Shout out to Tapology. I know people have a problem with Tapology, but I really don't. They have ads on there now because they got to get paid too. You know what I mean? I really don't blame them. Yeah, your video is blocked in some territories, 2 territories from yesterday or whatever. YouTube's been really good to me, so I'll never talk shit about them. They're always fucking been good to me, so I'm not gonna say shit. Or Spotify or any of them because they all been good to me. And I don't say, oh, I have a disability, you know. No, fuck no. I'm not a fucking little bitch, you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people out there probably talking shit, but you would never say it to my face. I guarantee you wouldn't. Because you will get fucking, I promise I'll shut your battery fucking off. The battery will be dead. All right, let me go here right there. Shout the fucking Twitter. It's hard calling it X, even though Elon Musk, salute for freedom of speech. Good for you, my man. Listen to Elon Musk talk. My IQ's up there, but that guy, I'm telling you, he's a fucking savage. Shout out to fucking Fake Book, even though there's good people in there that are real. And YouTube, thank you. But especially X and X/Twitter. Thank you, people. You're all cool. Hey, what's happened? City Life. I'm gonna be over there and watch LFA with you guys later. I hate the 2K plus ads on. Yeah, but they gotta get paid, bro. Just like you have ads on yours. I don't care if they have ads. I just hit skip. You know what I mean? And if you guys are getting paid, that's all that matters to me. I want to see everyone get paid. Wish they had a better model. Yeah, I get it, bro. I understand. I do understand, dude. It's aggravating for me too. Sure Dog's pretty good too, dude. I like that dude too. You know, the dude from that covers all Cage Warriors and Ireland and England. He's a good dude. Good to see you live. Just prepping. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be over there, brother. You know, I'm definitely gonna be over there because Saturdays and Fridays are my fight days, man. I never miss fights, man. I never miss fights. It's like you always remember where you were when certain fucking fights happen. You know what I mean? It's like history, part of your history and part of your life history. You know what I mean? I remember where I was when Marvin Hagel lost, didn't even lose. He was fucking dancing after the fight. Didn't have a mark on him. And Sugar Ray Leonard with those fucking quick fucking fists. You know what I mean? But Sugar Ray could fight. You know what I mean? But he used to commentate like a lot of Hagler's fights. And Hagler didn't get a championship fight till he was like 42-2, and he beat those 2 fucking people they lost to. He went to fucking Philly and beat those 2 guys. That's how good Marvin Hagler was. You know what I mean? Marvelous Marvin Hagler, right up there. I think I got a blur screen on in the back or something. I don't know. I just try something different every time. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna Chael almost beat. Yeah, I mean he's beating them the whole fight, and then fucking Silva, right? Anderson Silva's in my top 5. Fucking put the fucking leg, fucking submitted him with fucking what? 10 seconds left, not even. I was working at a restaurant watching this. Oh, yeah, dude. I've been working since like 5th grade. Before I was even allowed to work, I was working at Feely's Baked Enameling and 3 nights a week. But I was still hustling fucking like, 3 nights a week after school from 4 in the afternoon or 4:30 in the afternoon till 9:30 at night. And I'd walk home down the main fucking street. I'd see fucking 100 of my friends on the fucking park wall. So, like, everyone's selling joints. You know what I mean? We didn't have to go nowhere. People would just pull up and fucking walk into the park. The park's so big. You know what I mean? It's still big to this day. I dropped a bunch of mugs and broke like 6 ones. Yeah, dude, when Hagler got that decision lost, I was pissed, dude. I just went out and fucking started drinking more with about fucking 200 of my friends, because we were 200 deep every fucking day on Kincaid Park, Bruce Corner, and fucking Town Hill, right where I lived. The start of South Quincy and the start of West Quincy. You know, it's right on the line. Yeah, Bellator. Jackson lost his fucking belt, right? And what do you think of the UFC card, bro? I'm sure you seen some of it. Yeah, dude. That was fucking crazy. Chael Sonnen, at least he's got balls to fight. You know what I mean? At least he's got balls to fight, and he's a smart guy. You know what I mean? He's a smart guy. I know a lot of people don't like Chael. I don't mind him. I don't mind fucking. Hey, Edmonton, 7, huh? Game 7, huh? The craziest sports moments, though, for me was when I was in 2011, dude. I hear you, bro. I was the happiest guy, like, because the Bruins haven't won since 71 when I was born. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know about hockey because I just came out of the womb. You know what I mean? So, but hockey, I've been playing street hockey my whole life. I got scars all over my fucking shins from playing fucking street hockey, even as an adult. In adult leagues on Sunday mornings, we won fucking 3 championships in a row. Won 2 of them. And our goaltender, fucking, God bless his soul, Darren McCarthy, he went way too young, but pulled his hamstring like after we won it 14-1, and then they came back and I tied it up with like 3 seconds left, and they won fucking in overtime. But so we won 2 out of 3 fucking championships in the adult league. I was barred from like 3 different fucking leagues for checking people and shit. Fucking led the league in fucking what I do? I led the league in fucking penalty minutes and goals. Imagine that. I was downtown in Vancouver. Yeah, I didn't know it got that crazy in Vancouver and shit, but I know it's a big city. So yeah, that was a good fucking way. How you doing, Sean, brother? I caught a cab outside down before the military. Yeah, I mean, it's smart to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Not that you're scared. You know what I mean? You just got to go. You don't want to fucking have to go to court and shit. Oh, yeah. Fucking street hockey's the shit, bro. Especially in the fucking winter. You know what I mean? When the balls are hard. During the summer, you have to put them in fucking in a cooler. You know what I mean? Keep them hard. You can't play fucking street hockey with a fucking without a hard fucking street hockey ball. You know what I mean? Because I use Titan Carlam fucking sticks, which are actually ice hockey sticks. You know what I mean? I don't use the fucking plastic blades. I use it like I did when I was a kid. But even then, I used to fucking bend those perfectly. Just a little bend at the end of the blade. That's all I need. You know what I mean? I don't need a big curve. You know what I mean? I don't want a big curve. I just want to be able to fucking snapshot, fucking one-timers from the past. Bang! Top corner, short side, fucking. Well, the 5-hole right between the fucking legs. My parents couldn't afford it. Oh, same with me, bro. I would have played ice hockey. My mother definitely wasn't bringing me to fucking ice hockey practice at 4 a.m. She was fucking still drinking or something or whatever. But I love my mother, though, regardless. You know what I mean? She's in fucking, my mother's been in fucking Italy for the past fucking almost 15 years now with my stepfather who got fucking, he got fucking deported there because he never listened to me. I used to tell him all the time, "You're a fucking idiot." Yeah, I wasn't born with any white privilege either, bro. Everything I've ever got, everything I have is from what I earned. You know what I mean? And I got my early retirement coming next year. I'm probably gonna go move to Thailand and come back here bi-weekly. You know what I mean? And payroll because I got a lot of businesses starting, and they'll all be well-oiled machines by the end of the summer. I'm definitely in the weed business because I've been fucking smoking and selling weed since fucking 83. All these fucking clowns, it's like they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. And they're not even looking over their shoulders. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. But I'm going to put you to work, Isha. And, I just need people that are responsible. That's all. Sean, maybe, like, whoever wants to be fucking responsible, I'm going to put to work. And locals, you know what I mean? There's a lot of local people around here that need jobs that pay well, you know what I mean? And all you got to do is just fucking be fucking competent. That's it. Any problems come, just call me and I'll fucking take care of the problem. You don't have to take care of it. I'll take care of it. That's what I'm good at. That's why the unions fucking hired me. LFA, I'm definitely going to be there, bro. That's at 8:30, right? I'm going to go through this quick. I'm not going to take too much time, anybody's time. But, wow, this is pretty cool. You can see I pay for the StreamYard too, Isha. You know what I mean? But I got to talk to you, Isha, about the soundboard and shit, because I got a brand new one. And I just, I know how to hook it up and everything, but I want to do original fucking sounds and shit. You know, they have all kinds of different sounds. I want to use some original ones too. The other man too, brother. The other man too. You're a fucking class act, bro. You're a fucking polite person. I like people that are polite and show respect. And no, I know you will. I know you're so busy, and Jay too is offered his help. You know, it's hard for me to ask people for help, dude. So I'm just really fucking stubborn, I guess. You know what I mean? But you gotta ask people for help sometimes. You know what I mean? That's the humility factor, and I just gotta fucking get over that. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good, man. I know you're happy to help. You're a good man, bro, and I know you would if I asked. So, you never know. I might fucking ask. You never know. Just about the original, how to do the original sounds and shit. You know what I mean? Because it comes with like fucking 18 fucking sounds or whatever. So, all the ovations, you do fucking women's voices, kids' voices, men's voices, but I got a really deep man's voice anyways. I don't need that one, but Anisha, I'm proud of your work you put out. Yeah, absolutely, Sean. You're right. And Jay puts in a lot of fucking work too, both of them. And you know what? I definitely don't have no fucking, my work ethic is fucking huge. I just need 400. No, I need 399 more fucking subscribers. That's it. And then I'll get monetized. You know what I mean? My hours are there. I got the hours. I just need the fucking 399 subscribers. A lot of haters out there. For sure. You let me know and we can jump on it. Yeah, definitely, bro. We both got StreamYard, so it'll be easy. We got, we don't have to be live, nothing. We can just talk through there fucking just as good as FaceTime, you know what I mean? Or anything like that. Yeah, Sean, absolutely. He does deserve it. And that's why I always tell him, too. Don't put yourself down, fucking Isha, because you do everyone right, dude. And it was good to see that guy give you like 500 last night. That was good, dude. You deserve it, dude. Takes care of our own. Yeah, absolutely, brother. And people shouldn't be fucking jealous about that shit either. Like, it's like everyone's there to help everybody. AJ got knocked the fuck out. Don't you love when you see AJ come into your fucking Savage chat, right? And the first thing he says got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about is last night boxing, and I'll go over the UFC card, and then I'm going to fucking watch LFA with you guys at the City Light Project. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I'm glad I found them guys. Yeah, Sean, that's good, bro, because they fucking shadow banned me and Jay. I don't think they shadow banned fucking Isha. Maybe they do. I don't think so, though. But they shadow banned Jay and me because we speak our fucking minds. And so does Isha for the most part, but he's just a little bit more polite about it than we are. That's all. But it's all, yeah, Nova was robbed. Absolutely. I know DeLuca in his corner. I'm shocked DeLuca didn't go up because he's a fucking savage, that fucking dude. And he trains really fucking. I train with him. I used to train with him and fucking my friend Bobby Bronski down there when he was fighting for charities and shit. Is just good. I just downed bottles of screwballs on the stream. Oh, shiznat. Dude, I haven't had a hangover since 2001 since my hangover, but I can have a drink or two. Like, it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I just get tired. You know what I mean? I just get tired. And it's the same people with the same old fucking stories. You know what I mean? It's like all those stories you're talking about, I was fucking part of those stories. So you're telling my fucking stories, not yours. Not you. I'm talking about quote unquote other people. I watch G. Yeah, he's only done that twice. You know what I mean? And I knew he'd be people like, call the ambulance. No, don't call the ambulance because the cops are going to come there too. You know what I mean? He's not doing nothing illegal, but still, he don't need that fucking problem in his life. And, yeah, it all worked out. Barnett also has, so I heard Barnett got a good whiskey too, from what everyone says his whiskey's the best. From what I hear, I don't know. I used to just do a shot of Crown Royal and a light beer from Miller before I go up on stage and do a show, with my first 2 albums. That's it. Just, I don't know. Not that I was nervous or nothing, just to fucking, I don't know, relax a little bit. Because when you do shows, you better fucking come from the heart with your shit, man. If you're not coming from the heart, you're not making music. Music has to come from the heart and the soul and from life experiences. Most of all in rap. You know what I mean? Most of all in rap. If you didn't fucking live it, you can't spit it. You know what I mean? But most people, they do spit it and they never lived it. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck? I like rye and beer. Oh, there's nothing wrong with beer. A couple beers a day ain't bad for you, actually. It ain't bad for you. Like, all the hops and all that stuff's actually good for you. It's actually good for you. And beer, Japanese whiskey is my favorite. Yeah, I've heard Japanese whiskey, and we have a Marine Corps base over there in Okinawa. One thing I can say about the Japanese, they got balls. You know what I mean? They're the only ones that ever tried to bomb America. That was a bad mistake by them, but they still had the balls to do it. You know what I mean? I like people all over the world. I don't care. Russian people are good people. Chinese people are good people. People are good all over the fucking place. There's just shitbags in every fucking country, and there's shitbag, and there's really good people in every country. You know what I mean? One man cannot run a whole country of millions of people. There's just no way. There's no fucking way. It's almost impossible. That's just ego. You know what I mean? Ego and communism just never worked. I agree with a lot of things that communism says and shit, but I'll always be about democracy and fucking freedom. Because that's the most important thing in life, man. You know what I mean? It's huge. It's very fucking huge. And people that don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Look at fucking Australia. They gave up all their guns. That wasn't a fucking smart move. Here, if they put out a fucking thing to take all Americans' guns, there'd be a lot of dead fucking officials in the streets because most people ain't giving up their fucking guns in America. And most people that are savages, you know what I mean? Most ain't even on fucking YouTube or any social media. You know what I mean? That's the last place they want to be. You know what I mean? But there are a lot of savages that are on there fucking learning it. You know what I mean? Bench slowing down on liquor lately. Yeah, but you know what? You're still young, Isha. You know what I mean? Like I tell all the younger people, have fun while you can. You know what I mean? Have fun while you can. You know what I mean? But one of these days, you will get sick of it. There's nothing wrong with having a couple of drinks at night or something. You know what I mean? To unwind or whatever. I like weed. Weed's always just chill me out, or it's the highest form of thinking. You know what I mean? A lot of creative process, when I smoke weed, especially training. Right before I train, I smoke a joint. Yeah, I don't care. I'm always doing cardio, you know what I mean? And I add so many things into my training. It's ridiculous. Amen to you too, brother. Amen to you too, brother. No doubt. No doubt about it. Let me see. I want to go over the last night's boxing card and go over that Isha City Light Project. We'll go over there, watch LFA up. I think it's 8 o'clock or 8:30, I think. 8:30, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I'm definitely going over there too. Let me see. Let me bring this up real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me see. That's coming up on my fucking feed. I'm sure it is. Yep. That's coming out. See John Jones with the fucking sidekick, the fucking Vitor Belfort's fucking. There's so many John Jones haters out there, man. This kid Espinosa, I'm going to tell you something right now. You see him turn his head with the uppercut. I mean, if anyone could fucking give Inoue a fight, it would be him. At that weight, at 125, 126, you know what I mean? That would be a great fucking fight. Espinosa. And this kid was really fucking tough. He was just, there's levels to this shit, but you have nothing to be ashamed of, Sergio Sanchez. You're a fucking, you're a warrior, kid. You really are. This dude, Nova, you won that fight, dude. And Mark DeLuca is a fucking great trainer. Stick with him, man. Stick with Mark DeLuca. His father was a fucking savage, too. Like the chief of police in Boston. He used to go up to gangbangers and say, you guys want to fight? I'll put down my fucking gun, my badge. Ask any of the fucking Boston gangbangers, the old school ones. Ask them about fucking DeLuca. Ask him about the father. And he wouldn't press charges if fucking, I don't think he lost the fight, though, versus anybody. He's a fucking animal. And I don't think he was like that type of cop that would fucking, or, any type of law enforcement that would fucking fuck you over. You know what I mean? Mark DeLuca is too much of a fucking class act. But Nova definitely won this fight. Cortez came in overweight. It's like I don't get it. People that come in overweight are winning fights. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's like lack of discipline and you're winning fights. You're just a freak of nature, man, honestly. But you didn't win this fight, dude. You did not win this fight. And I think you fucking know it, too. But, dude, it's all good, Nova. You handled it like a fucking class. I give you a lot. You're a better man than I am, bro, because I would have been fucking bullshit. And Mark DeLuca would have took out fucking 5 of those guys easy. I seen friends of mine take out 10 guys. No bullshit. I'm not even exaggerating. I went to help you know, my friend, and fucking before you know it, you see 6 of them on the ground, fucking eyes rolling behind their head. All the other guys are running. And that's the thing, when like Jake Paul ran from fucking Mayweather, I'm like, that's how you know you're a Disney kid right there, because you run in the streets. All you do is take 1 or 2 out, and fucking, if you have to take a fucking last whooping from fucking the other fucking 5, but I guarantee one thing, they will respect you. You know what I mean? And yeah, there's no running. There's no running from a fight. You never fucking run from a fucking fight. Or you shouldn't. Especially as a fucking adult. You should never fucking run. Run if you sell drugs in the school zone. Run if you're getting chased with no shoes on. Run. Fuck that. Run. Cops got guns. They're giving out life like butter chums. If you ain't do shit, the next felony is like 3 zips soap. Jump over benches. When you see me come and get the fuck out the entrance. Run. You know what? I actually thought Martinez won this fucking fight. But Troy Isley, it was a good fight. You fought well. You definitely fought well, dude. And this NABO middleweight title, man, I don't mind the 4 fucking belts, but all these other fucking intern belts and shit in boxing, there's never been intern fucking belts in boxing. It's almost like fucking WWF and fucking boxing and UFC now in MMA. It's fucking too much. It's fucking way too much. I knew there was going to be a fucking problem. Now, I took all fucking underdogs last night on that card. And my fucking boxing picks are like 90% at least, maybe even more. I just went with my gut. And I was almost right on this one. I thought he fucking won that fight, actually. And maybe I was being a little biased, but I did think he won that fight. I really did. All those body shots. And I definitely know he won that fight. I know he won that fight. But all the money coming in on him, Vegas fucking said, nope, you got to fucking make that a fucking win for this man right here. And I understand how it works. It's politics, street politics. And that's why I don't get involved with DC politics and shit like that, because I lived enough politics in my life. And actually, politics are necessary. In the streets, in the unions, in prison, they have to be there. There has to be a chain of command. Just like in the military, there has to be a chain of command. So there you go. Last night, 0 out of 3. You never see me with boxing picks like this ever. Now I'll prove it, but I don't need to prove it because I've already fucking done it I've done it at least 100 times on there. I've showed people my picks, and I'll show them again if people don't fucking believe me. You want to fucking call me out, and I'll fucking test your theory, and I'll show you. Bellator, so I didn't even watch Bellator, but I was 4 out of 6, and I only picked 6 fights. Jackson I had, because I didn't think this guy was good enough to beat him, but he was, right? He was good enough to beat him. I know Isha will tell me about that because he watched it. Isha will tell me about that tonight, half an hour, 45 minutes from now. He'll tell me. I had Hughes to beat Bobby King. I was right about that one. Round 2 instead of round 3. And I did have that going, fluctuating from 2 to 3 to 1. And I went to round 3 because I thought he would fucking, I thought it would be a brawl to the end, And I had another Kelly. I think I had 2 Kellys on this. Yep. I had Kelly here versus Porion. Porion. Yeah, Porion. I'm sorry, Sean. I didn't see that, brother. Espinoza was on. Yeah, he was, brother. I want to see Espinoza versus Inoue, bro. I think that fight needs to happen because they're both high-level boxers. You know what I mean? Weed has always been my thing, too. Just so expensive. Yeah, brother, but don't worry about it, brother. I'm going to send you weed, bro. I already told you I was going to send you weed. I'll send you some weed for free, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. That's what people do. You know what I mean? And I don't want nothing in return, bro. Like, just when you say no, it's just going to make me even do it more, dude. So, yeah, just don't worry about it, dude. We'll talk about that on the download, me and you, dude. I'll send you some weed, dude. It's fucking legal, man. No one's going to fucking give you a hard time about that. Yeah, I get it, bro. You should be smoking a joint before you do these streams, dude. I think you'd be a lot more looser, bro. You do a good job anyways, bro. But I just think you'd have a lot more fun smoking weed doing it, bro. That's just me. You know what I mean? My opinion. But only you know what's best for you, bro. You know what I mean? Nova won the last 3 fucking rounds, too. I don't know what the fucking commentators, they're on the fucking take, too. You know, it's like guys like Teddy Atlas, you know. I don't like when Teddy Atlas says, my sport, he says. This is my sport. No, it's not your fucking sport. It's not your sport, Teddy Atlas. But I do like what Teddy fucking stands for. He stands for fucking equality, justice, and all these guys that are winning fights and then they don't get the fucking decision. You know, it's like Marvin Hagler said, you can't leave it in the judge's hands. You can't do it. They need fine and PT loss. No, I agree with that. Tax on weed is, dude, I live in Massachusetts, dude. Look it up. I live in the like 3rd, 4th most expensive state to live in, brother. Especially where I live in Massachusetts, in Quincy, in Boston, 617 area code. It's the most expensive fucking part. And I do have my real estate license and shit. So, like, but I'm only looking at apartment buildings and shit with 100 fucking units. You know, I'm not looking at fucking single houses and shit. But if I was to look at single houses, what you need to do is get a triple decker, you know, a four family, a 3 family, a 2 family, live in those houses for a year each, right? And then you move out of them, right? And then all those 3 houses, let me see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a duplex, right? That's 9 rents coming in. You pay all your mortgages on all 3 properties, right? You put 1/3 away for any problems with the houses or anything, right? For, you know, plumbing, electric, fuck any of that shit, right? And that will pay for your fucking mansion and some. You know what I mean? You'll always be making sustainable money for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And I'm not just doing real estate. You know what I mean? I'm doing fucking pot because pot, you know, sticky bud, create my own fucking my own strains and with old school strains. And why not? Like I was walking down the street, Main Street, smoking joints when I was going to meet up with all my boys and fucking since 83. You know what I mean? So it's the people that were fucking doing it way back in the days when it was illegal. And people always believe the fucking the mainstream media. You know what I mean? They're just fucking a bunch of idiots, man. People have no common sense. Yeah, the Russian striking was awesome. I agree, dude. I agree, bro. Kind dropping him in the first. Yeah, I know. Shout out to King. No doubt, bro. In that case, no. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I know, bro. You're stubborn too, bro. I get it. We're all stubborn, bro. I do when I have some. Oh, I know you do, bro. I know. I'm just saying. No, I get it, bro. I get it. But you got to make that money work for you, though, too, bro. I left most expensive part of Canada to like one of the cheapest states in Minnesota. Yeah, and that's what I'm about to do, bro. You know what I mean? I just gotta wait till my last kid's done with college. He just finished his first year. I'm not gonna leave. I didn't leave my daughter. I'm not gonna leave my son. You know what I mean? Bobby King dropped Hughes in the first. I know what you were talking about, brother. I knew what you were talking about, bro. That's what I meant to. Yep, I figured it out right when you said it. My friend, grandma back home used to grow us. Yeah, you know what? I know British Columbia always had good weed, even back in the 80s and 70s and all that shit, from what I've always heard. And who knows? I probably got a lot of British Columbia weed, but most of my weed came from up north, where north of Boston, like northern fucking Maine, northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire. A lot of good growers up there too. Cali are probably the best growers in the whole world right now. Amsterdam, I don't even think touches California right now. It don't even touch California, but Amsterdam's still a dope fucking country, man. Sean says, you check the reservations out there, Isha? Back home used to grow us weed. She was, there's always good people like that, man. Could do a FHA loan to buy a multi-unit. Yeah, absolutely, AJ. AJ knows. AJ's a businessman. From what I can tell, he's a businessman. Put down Lower down. Yeah, exactly. And not only that, there's so many gray areas in fucking real estate that people just don't know until, and that's the biggest thing about real estate. You just need to know the laws, zoning, and all that shit. Everything else is just pretty fucking easy. The res has the cheapest cigarettes and fireworks. We used to buy them in slang them and I. Oh yeah, we used to have firework fights too with fucking Roman candles and shit. Like dude, I was jumping on the back. All of us were jumping on the back of cars during fucking snow skid hopping. It's called. Damn, dude, like we were wild kids, man. Just wild fucking kids, man. Requires you to live in one of the units for at least a year. Yep, you're right. That's why I said live in one for a year. And then you leave and, you buy a 4-family, then you buy a 3-family, you move there for a year, then you move the duplex, right, for a year. You just put people in there that you give them a chance, don't fucking kill them with rent so they can save up and buy their own fucking properties. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's sad, man. Like some people are just greedy. You know what I mean? You don't need to be greedy. If you're making sustainable money all the time, you don't need to be greedy. You can actually help people. It feels better just to help people. You know what I mean? But you got to pay your mortgage too. You know what I mean? So some people, move from fucking place to place to place. And I don't know, man. It's, I guess it's part of growing up for people. That's all. You know what I mean? BC Bud is definitely some of the best out there. And that's not debatable, I don't think. British Columbia Bud has always been good. And I've known that since I was like fucking 11 teens, 12 years going on 13 years old. I always had 100 joints in my jock. 2 for 5, 4 for 10, 6 for 15, 8 for 20. Sometimes I give you 9 or 10 for 20 if I had to re-up. That was Sensimilia seedless in 83. You know what I mean? So good strategy is BRRR. Yep. There you go, brother. Look, I already know it, dude. I already know that method, bro. I already know it, bro. And you can fucking do ARMBs. You know what I mean? You can fucking give people, places to stay instead of hotels. You know what I mean? You just have someone come in there, clean them up, and you're putting other people to work there cleaning. You know what I mean? And you charge them fucking less than the apartment. The fucking hotels will charge you. You go into a hotel room with fucking, turn all the lights off and go in there with a fucking black light, you'll see all kinds of fucking shit on the walls, on the beds, fucking nasty, dirty, fucking virus, fucking no hygiene 101 having motherfuckers, man. And that's fucking sad. Cleanliness is next to godliness, man. And listen, I've been in some fucking shitholes in prisons and shit. They sent me to a prison from Concord State Prison. This big white kid wanted to fucking fight me in the ring. And I go, you sure you don't want to fight on the handball court? You might have a better chance. And he's like, no, we'll fight you in the ring. And I go, well, that's a bad mistake. We'll do it tonight then. And I TKO'd him the second round. And they shipped me to SCCC. It's in Bridgewater. It was a prison built in the 1800s. It was like the Shawshank Redemption. That's how old it was, right? Up in Maine there. We had porta potties in our cells, right? No running water. You turn on the fucking light at night, a million cockroaches just fucking disappear. It was a fucking shithole. But at the same time, prison's not supposed to be fucking pretty, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just always fucking trained and fucking read and always hung around my friends, up there. There's a lot of people in prison that are good people, believe it or not, don't even fucking belong there. Yeah, fucking he's just laughing. The whole yeah, it's really true though, dude. I used to get presidential suites all the time, dude. 3 rooms and just I don't know, dude. I was a fucking wild dude back in the days, man. Wild fucking motherfucker. But I definitely smarten the fuck up. So I had this Kelly one, right? Magomed Sharip. That one won. Third round decision, yeah. Alves, I thought Alves was going to win that because all the Alves I know from like Fall River, New Bedford, in Massachusetts, they're all tough fucking Portuguese dudes, man. All of them. Kelly here won. Submission. Wow. I had him KO round 3. Damn, round 1 submission. Versus Paul Nolan. Paul Nolan is a good fight. He just needs to get a little bit more lean and fucking maybe go down a weight class or something. But you can see it on his face. He's got that young face. You know what I mean? And there's nothing to be ashamed of Nolan. Most people don't even have balls to get in a ring or a fucking cage. So don't beat yourself up, dude. Anyone could talk shit. You know what I mean? Anyone could talk shit. But not everyone can back it up. 53 on this planet. I know that very well. Trust me. I know that very fucking well. All right, let me see here. So fight night. Oh, I know. I've stayed in some shit. Oh, yeah, dude. They're fucking hot. That's Zabit's brother. Oh, that's who he is, dude? Okay. All right. Well, Zabit, man, we lost a fucking great fighter there. I heard he was coming back or something, but I don't know what I was thinking going against fucking Whitaker. I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wanted Whitaker to win anyways. I always like Whitaker. And I just thought he's like, you know, he's got all these video game fucking sponsorships. He owns a fucking really big gym down there. You know, he don't, you know, people that are half in and half out, it's hard to to take them, like Anthony Smith, like who Tony Ferguson's fighting next, that dude. Not that they ain't good dudes, you know what I mean? They're good guys and shit. It's just, you can't, about fighting, you have to eat, sleep, breathe it. You know what I mean? You cannot be half in, half out in the levels that we're watching. You know what I mean? You cannot, I mean, you might win some fights and, you know, but if you want to be a legacy fighter, you want people talking about you the rest of, 100 years from now or whatever the fuck, that's when you have to fucking fight for legacy, not for fame. Yeah, that's Zabit's fucking younger brother. Zabit's he's still going to school to be a fucking doctor, right? He'll probably be a really good doctor too. Has a good first round. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't even algae me. Yeah, I didn't even fucking see it, bro, because I was watching the UFC, but I knew you would tell me all this stuff. So that's it's always good to have you because you do cover a lot of things that need to be covered. His brother, and he was good. He played with his food. It was he's so fucking good, dude. Let's fucking go, Rob. So happy, man. Yeah, I'm that's my name too, Robert. So yeah, any Roberts out there, fucking absolutely, dude. Fucking Whitaker, Bloody Knuckles, fucking yeah, he's a fucking animal, man. He's a tough kid too. I'd love to see him fucking get revenge on DDP, but I think Izzy's gonna do that for him. Ikram, all hype. Well, yeah, he's hype right now, but he can fight, dude. It's just you put him in there with a guy like that, like Bobby Knuckles, that's not a good fucking first fight, or couple first fights in the UFC. That's not fucking that's almost not fair for fucking him. You know what I mean? Like I can see him fighting Patty Pimblett or someone that's fucking new too. You know what I mean? There are you can't be a hype job if you made it to the UFC. You know what I mean? Or any of these promotions like Bellator. There's champs in Bellator that could be champs in fucking UFC. There's guys on the street that could be champs in the UFC and in boxing. There's guys on the street that could be fucking champs in boxing. Believe me, there's plenty of people that can beat pro fucking fighters. Trust me, I know this for a fucking fact. I seen Peter McNeely get fucking dropped at the talking like a tough guy in bars and shit. I seen him get fucking hurt so many times. I seen so many boxers say, Robbie, I can't fuck around here tonight because I need my face to be good when I go fight fucking next week, in a Gold Glove tournament or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like fighters shouldn't be at bars. Nothing happens good at bars after 11 o'clock at night or at the last call or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying I had a lot of good times, you know what I mean? But I was comfortable in chaos, you know what I mean? But yeah, you could kind of say that, AJ. You could definitely say that, dude. He is still disciplined. Yeah. Oh, yeah. despite all the shit he has going on. Good. Oh yeah, he's a great fucking dude, man. I even wrote that in the animal room. I'm like, I love Robbie Whitaker, and whoever doesn't like him, I don't understand those people who don't like him. You know what I mean? How do you not like a class act like that? That's that well-rounded. You know what I mean? He said he sacrificed a lot for this camp. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because Chimaev. I really believe Till is Chimaev's fucking Achilles heel. He's soft. You know what I mean? He's don't get me wrong. I know Till was good at one time, and I'm sure he can be good again. He just needs that fucking discipline. And once you have discipline, you always have it. Even when I used to party every weekend, right? Even when I used to party all weekend in my teen years, I'd still go to the fucking gym every day. You know what I mean? Not just lifting weights and shit. I'm talking about hitting the heavy bag, hitting the speed bag, all that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Running, you know what I mean? Fucking bench pressing, like everything. Everything. It's just training is so important for your mental, not just for your physical. It's going to add years to your life, but it's also good for your mental. And it's good for your confidence, too. Yeah. Yeah, it was really ready to kill anybody. And that's Chimaev. It's like Chimaev definitely got the skills, but have we seen him go to deep waters 4th and 5th rounds? I think Usman would have beat his ass if he won 5 rounds that last fight. If it went, if it wasn't a 3-round fight, I think Usman would have beat his fucking ass. And Chimaev has all the fucking tools. You know what I mean? Living in that gym for 3 years, I'm not saying living in the gym, like going to the gym three times a day to train for a fight. I'm talking about he was living there, sleeping there. I think that might have fucked up his fucking immune system. Or it's, he has plenty of money. He has whatever right now, right? Because he fought so much in the shutdown. I mean, he made a lot of fucking money. And he's probably still living high up the hog, right? But here's the thing. Most fighters don't know how to fucking invest their money into things. That's going to always bring sustainable money. Even during like the shutdown, I'm like, that's when I got into technology. I was like, you know what? I got to learn technology because this is, the new world. It's the new world and, the internet. It's just MySpace. Like I try to find my thing from my first album on MySpace. I had like 50,000 followers on there, right? People leave comments like, you guys got some issues, but don't stop what you're doing because you guys sound fucking great. I honestly believe my first album was our best album. Like, I didn't want to do a solo album. I just wanted to bring people in with me. And very hardcore. If you go on the fucking Reverb, and you'll find it. Bobby Nazo, The Union Way, Phantom Menace Style, 88, Volume 88. Phantom Menace shit, Volume 88. It's got like 25 songs on it with an intro or an outro or something like that. And it's really like horrorcore rap, like Gravediggers type shit. But here's the thing. All those guys that were on that album with me, and my producer said this to me the night before I put out my first album, like when it was ready to be put out, he said, Bobby, you got to take a couple of these guys off, at least one of them. I go, I can't do it, Dickie, because I'm a loyal guy. You know what I mean? I can't bring these guys in and then take them off of songs. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? I'm a loyal person. He said, Bobby, you lived this life. A lot of these guys haven't. I go, yeah. And Dickie didn't really live that life. You know what I mean? But Dickie is very fucking talented. And all the guys I had in there were talented. They all were already doing their own albums prior to me doing an album. I just wanted to do an album because I always said I was going to do an album. I'm not one of those people that procrastinates. You know what I mean? And then once I did one album, I want to do another album, you know what I mean? Like 4 years later. And now there's so much fucking talent now in this area right now. I was inspired to do my third one. And now that I know how to produce and shit myself, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Like, yeah, this album is I think Boston's going to be really proud because I'm repping Beantown. I'm repping fucking the city I live in, Quincy, that's connected to Boston, 2 cities connected to each other. Like, I'm just repping this area in the United States of America and worldwide, too. You know what I mean? Because worldwide, I don't have no problem with anybody except for terrorist fucks and fucking racist douches out there and people that hurt women, children, and fucking elderly people. The only people I fucking don't like. You know what I mean? I don't like cowards. And I don't care if you're a tough guy or no. I don't even care if you're a tough guy. I like people that ain't tough guys. That's cool too. I just don't like people that fear a lot of things. It's like, I just want to tell them, listen, whatever you're fearing, go face those fears. Because I guarantee after you face those fears, you'll be like, why did I fear that shit? There's nothing to fear out there. Nothing to fear out there. Nothing to fear out there. They bleed. They can be beat. They can be beat. For all we know, we got a bunch of hybrids walking around. Remember test tube babies in the fucking late 80s, early 90s? Remember Star Wars in the 80s? I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about Reagan. Talk about Star Wars. What do you think we got now? What do you think we got now? We got satellites in space that could we got these fucking things in the military in the United States. We spend trillions of dollars a year on our military, right? More than China, Russia, India, and Iran combined every fucking year. That's it's pretty ugly. Like, you got to go through fucking America. Like, good luck. Good fucking luck. And then we got fucking Canada. We got fucking Mexico right down there. We got fucking allies all over the world. We got fucking bases everywhere. China don't. Fucking Russia doesn't. And that's why they know they can't beat us. They know they can't fucking beat us. Tilling Muay Thai was so awesome, but yeah, made his money and just didn't care anymore. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. It's like, fight for 10 years. You know what I mean? Fight for 10 years. Make all the money you can. Yeah, Isha's streaming LFA, AJ. Yep, he is. Yeah, you're right, bro, Isha. The Muay Thai is so awesome, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, then you hear him on there with Bisping. I'm training hard. Okay. And then it doesn't really look that way. If you train hard, it'll show in your body. It'll show in your body. You'll see you shredded. You know what I mean? Like, I've been shredding fucking all fucking since spring. You know what I mean? I train year round. Training is better for my mental. It's really good for my mental too, bro. That's the main reason I do it. I'm in pain every day of my life, but I don't cry about it. I just keep doing it. You know what I mean? I've been doing it my whole life. Yeah. And that's, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's for physical to be. Yeah. You're always gonna do better with your physical. You'll always see results. You don't need steroids to get strong, big, any of that shit. I could give you all kinds of ways to get big and strong, but you just got to put the work in. You don't need steroids to do it. You don't need them. I know people are probably, oh, that's bullshit. No, it ain't bullshit. It really isn't bullshit. You get big easy. It's not fucking hard to get big. Yeah, I've been training a little Muay Thai lately, and everything is different from boxing, and like all the, the fundamentals and everything are all backwards. So it's like I'm soaring spots on my body right now that I've never been soaring in my life. I've never been sore from anything ever in my life because I always trained, you know what I mean, and worked, you know what I mean? So I never fucking been sore. Other than like, after sparring like fucking 9 rounds or 12 rounds, 3 different fucking guys or 4 different guys, you're a little sore, you know what I mean? But training will actually give you energy, you know what I mean? Yeah, mental. Better for my mental than even, yeah, exactly. And your physical is always going to be good because of training, you know what I mean? So your mental, it will always be good. It does help your mental. And you know what, Isha, when I started doing this stuff, it was all for self-reflection, me coming off all those pain meds, you know what I mean? I was prescribed for so long, breakthrough pain meds, all the Xanax I was prescribed. It was all for self-reflection and maybe to help people, you know what I mean? And that's what actually really what I want to do, and podcasting with people that I respect and I believe would inspire some people out there to get up and do something with their life. You know what I mean? And that's really just giving back. And but these kids these days, they don't respect their elders. Like I used to respect my elders when I was growing up, unless they gave me a reason not to. You know what I mean? And then they weren't getting that respect. You know what I mean? But I always respected my elders. Always. Training is better for. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'm sorry. I read it again. I'm sorry. I'll listen, brother. I've checked out a bit and I liked it. I'll listen, brother. I've checked out a bit and I liked it. I don't even know what you mean, but I'll figure it out though. because you are very meticulous, dude. You're very smart. Who would have thunk a Canuck and a Bruin connected here? Like, dude, I can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? You like a team, I like a team. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I don't expect you to like the Bruins. You know what I mean? I don't expect you to like, Boston teams. We're not spoiled here, bro. Honestly, we're not. Because the Bruins didn't win a fucking Stanley Cup till fucking, remember the Edmonton and Bruins in 85, 86? That went to 4 overtimes the first fucking game. Remember if you remember the old Boston Garden, it was all fucking fog because it was so hot. They didn't have air conditioning in old Boston Garden. That's why those Celtics teams were so fucking good. Michael Jordan said it. So many fucking NBA players said it. Playing in the 80s versus the Celtics and all those good teams taught us how to play versus Detroit Bad Boys. You know, they would beat you up physically. You know, it was a physical game, basketball back then. That's what made Jordan 10 times better. He would train on the off season. And he was 0-8 against the Celtics in the playoffs in the 80s. But in the 90s, he was a fucking one-man wrecking machine. And he had a better coach, too, and he had fucking better players around him. You know what I mean? Jordan was always – but Len Bias that died, the guy that we fucking we picked, fucking died from cocaine overdose, I think. Reggie Lewis died, too. Len Bias was supposed to be better than fucking Michael Jordan. They said he was fucking – from Maryland, he was slamming it from fucking from the fucking foul line in college. He's a fucking animal. Yeah, I know it's weird, Isha, but you know what? Like you like your teams, I like my teams, and you know what? I'll never tell anybody who to like or anything. You know, it's who you like. You know what I mean? Like people argue with people who they like and who they like. You know, like. You can't fucking make someone like someone else. You know what I mean? It's where you come from, and I get it. You know what I mean? I like seeing people loyal to their teams. That's what makes it so fucking fun. You know what I mean? You inspire me, brother. I work out every day, and when I'm tired, I think Bobby Granite trained today. Absolutely, dude. I do train a lot, bro, and I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that, and that's why I do it. Is try to just. It's just like the end of my workouts. I just put like a couple minutes on there just to inspire people to go out and do it. Yeah, I met with your music. Oh, cool. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that too, because I had a lot of help with that too. You know what I mean? But I didn't have no one writing for me. I wrote myself. You know, everything was written by myself, just like I'm doing right now. And yeah. Oh, yeah. I sent you tracks, dude. I sent you tracks on Twitter, on your DMs. You use any of them you want. I'll give you more too if you want to pick from those. You could always use them, dude. Anytime. The Montreal and Boston rivalry in the 70s. Oh, yeah, Montreal. I respect Montreal. I respect Vancouver. I respect Quebec. But Montreal was still one of our biggest rivals. And like the Lakers, I always respect them. I always respect fucking who else? The Jets, fucking like all our fucking rivals. I respect them all. You know what I mean? Of course I do, because that's who makes us better. You know what I mean? Those 70s and 80s were fucking great, dude. They were. I used to watch old games from my city's local archives on tape. It was awesome. Absolutely, bro. Cheers to you, brother, Isha. You're a fucking class act. And cheers to Sean AJ. Some more class acts in there. You know what I mean? All of you. Everyone that's watching, and I appreciate all of you. I know I don't say it every fucking time, but I really don't like fucking kissing people's ass or nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just not like that, but I really do appreciate people that fucking tune in and shit. And I'm sorry I'm a little discombobulated half the fucking times because I'm fucking quadruple tasking a million different fucking things, but it's nothing against anybody. I'm not trying to hurt no one's feelings or, break anyone's fucking heart or anything like that. I'm just trying to fucking just give you real content, be brutally honest, and fucking it's the only way I know how to be. I don't know how to lie. I don't know how to kiss ass. I don't know how to please everybody. You know what I mean? I just try to be as nice as I can to everybody. You know what I mean? That's all I can do. And I think we need more of that. I think we need more real motherfuckers putting out content. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people out there that don't keep it 100. You know what I mean? And like they fake it till they make it. And I'm not even. It's just not my mentality to fake it till you make it. You know, it's just not my mentality. I think we get it on merit, on fucking on experience and merit, experience, and fucking respect. You know what I mean? And I just think I'm way too old school for a lot of fucking the younger generation out there. But let me tell you something. If it wasn't for us older cats, you guys wouldn't have it as easy as you fucking had it. And like I always gave my kids everything they fucking wanted because I didn't always get what I wanted when I was a kid. So, you know, I was hustling as a young fucking kid. They took sports away from us. Proposition 2.5. If anyone remembers that in the 80s, with fucking early 80s with Reagan, he took all the sports out of junior high and called it middle school. I mean, that's all I ever did every day, fucking age fucking 3-4 years old till fucking 13 years old. I played sports every single fucking day. Baseball, fucking football, fucking street hockey every fucking winter. And that's all we did. You know what I mean? And then when they took sports away from me, after winning championships in Little League and shit, before I was even supposed to be in Little League, versus older kids, it was just like, I'm going to sell drugs now with all my older friends. You know what I mean? And yeah, a lot of wasted talent around here because a lot of great fucking athletes around here that had to go a different fucking way. Rivalries make sports, but oh, absolutely, brother. That's what it's all about, Isha. You hit it right on them. I agree. Got to respect those who paved the way. Absolutely. And that's, you know, with music, like I always tell people, you got to dig deep in the crates because you're missing out on a lot of good music out there, people that only like this generation's music. And like, I don't give this generation a hard time. I say, hey, listen, there's a lot of talent out there. And even with the drill rap and all that, I don't even look for good fucking rock bands or thrash bands no more because, you know, they're just not living, eating it, and breathing it. You know what I mean? But there are, like, Tool's a very fucking talented band. Like, you listen to their songs, it's like, God damn, these guys are fucking great. They make 10, 12-minute tracks. And I'm like, damn, I know I play bass and shit, and I can play guitar and I can sing. And I'm like, people have no idea how physical it is to play like really aggressive music. You have to be in shape to do that shit, especially like thrash and speed metal and like the music like Tool plays, like them power chords and the bass and the drums and everything has to be in sync. The bass and the drums, the percussion. We don't pronounce R's in Boston here, people. We don't pronounce R's. I'm sorry, but yeah, percussion system has to be in perfect, and the guitarist, the singer has to sing off the guitars. You know what I mean? And when you see three-man bands like the Police, like Rush, like Nirvana. I never liked Teen Spirit, but I liked all the other songs they did. You know what I mean? Like Bleach, the album Bleach, In Utero. Nevermind's a great album, like Territorial Pissings. Like, that's a great track. You know what I mean? They were all just punk rock fucking, they love punk rock. Thrash was like Metallica, Megadeth. I seen all those bands in the 80s in their primes. I seen them at clubs, and then I seen them at huge fucking auditoriums fucking a year later. You know what I mean? So I was very lucky. I grew up in that generation, the golden era, I call it. You know what I mean? And I don't think that music will ever be duplicated. But there are, in the 2000s, there's been a lot of great fucking, like MF Doom has been fucking, since Third Base days on fucking Gas Face. Go look up MF Doom when he was fucking KMD and fucking Black Bastards and him and his brother, and he has like fucking 4 different personas. Rest in peace, MF Doom, because his last name is Doumbé too. I wonder if he's related to Cedric Doumbé, because Cedric Doumbé is one of my favorite fucking mixed martial artists. Well, kickboxers, and now he's a mixed martial arts, but no elbows. I don't think you can call it MMA. I really don't. Drill music is TY. A lot of kids are being killed. Yeah, and I don't like that people are fucking getting killed. You know what I mean? Well, Isha just, when you get talking, it's just the way, yeah, he's prepping his stream. He's multitasking like I'm fucking doing. But, shots like he's still doing it. My uncle is the hardest worker in my family. You know what, brother? You know what, Sean? I have an uncle and my grandfather was in the Korean War. They worked in Pittsburgh in the steel mills. And my aunt, who was my mother for like 2 years, my uncle, she was a nurse. And my uncle was he used to fly the Eastern Airlines planes, and he was really good at golf too. You know what I mean? They're both gone. You know what I mean? You know, they died. You know what I mean? But and a couple of my aunts are gone, but they're all from Pittsburgh and shit. I've been here since I was like 9 months old. You know what I mean? So I didn't get to see a lot of my family. My mother had a lot of problems with her family. You know what I mean? But my aunt, my oldest aunt on my mother's side, and my uncles, my aunts on my father's side. I didn't even meet my real father until I was 32. He almost met a left hook. He would have if my uncle wasn't there. The uncle I'm talking about that's a really hard worker. He's retired right now, and he trains every day, goes to the fucking the post every night and hangs out with his friends. And I don't even think he drinks that much. I think he might have a beer or two tops. And he's just a really good guy. You know what I mean? And my aunts are all good people too. You know what I mean? My cousins, I love my cousins. You know what I mean? But I lost like 70 fucking plus friends. It's been a hard fucking 25 fucking years. You know what I mean? Like just losing friends, guys that you can't replace. But for some weird reason, God puts more people into our life, good people, and it's strange. I love the internet for that reason. And if you're a businessman, you're not on the internet. I think you need to learn the internet. You know what I mean? You need to learn it. Even though I've done a lot of hack jobs on it, it's all with growing and learning. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have fucking iPhones and shit when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s and the 70s as a single-digit year kid. You know what I mean? If we had fucking iPhones in the 80s and 90s, I'd probably be in trouble. You know what I mean? So I can't blame these fucking kids for getting in trouble and, but I don't know. I'm sure somebody would have said, no, don't put that on film. You know what I mean? Don't put that on camera. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. We would have probably put some fucking crazy shit, but I definitely would have had a knockout reel that you would have you'd be like, holy fucking shit. And that's in the streets and in the ring. You know what I mean? But the streets mostly. That's more dangerous than any fight because, someone that hits their head after you kicking them in the fucking head, kick them in the fucking ribs. It's like, I don't know how I never killed nobody. I'm very grateful I never did. But I stopped people from killing people, to be honest. I've stopped a few people, with guns out every day. I said, put the gun away. You don't, what do you want to go do fucking life for this fucking, for $800 fucking dollars? But you kind of got to fucking, I always say this, right? You had to be respected and fair when I grew up or you were nobody. And, that's a tough question. Would you rather be respected or fair? Well, it's both, right? But if you earned your respect, you should get it. You know what I mean? And if someone don't know you, it's hard for them to give you respect. They don't know you. But on here, if you think I'm like just like faking it or talking just tough or whatever, I'm not trying to be a tough guy. It's just the way I talk. It's the way I grew up. It's you're not going to hear a professor on here fucking perpetrating a fraud. I'm literally who I say I am, and I fucking do what I say, and I say what I do. You know what I mean? But I don't live that life no more because when my daughter was born, I changed my whole fucking outlook on life. She'll be 29 in October. And it took me a couple years to still come out of that chaos. You know what I mean? Without selling my fucking soul. You know what I mean? Too many people sell their fucking souls. Metal and rap is the music to do. Oh, absolutely. I need music with attitude, man. But I do like blues. I do like jazz. I do like slow jams. I don't hate country. I don't hate pop. It's just, I know every day and fucking strawberries and chocolate and fucking whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like there's billionaires out there that are fucking miserable every fucking day. You know what I mean? It's all about being happy. You know what I mean? My dad's dad was in Korea. Oh yeah, I probably knew my grandfather, brother, because there's only so many. You know what I mean? There's only so many. My uncle I wanted to go. Yeah, my uncle was in the Navy 35 years, bro. Almost 40, actually. I think he's battling cancer right now. He's the only uncle I had on my mother's side. It was all girls. You know what I mean? 6 girls, 1 boy. And three of my aunts are dead. My mother and my aunt Debbie are the only ones left, and my uncle Keith. My uncle Keith and my aunt Debbie on my mother's side, the only ones that are left other than my mother over there in Italy. I might have to go over there and bring them back here. That's the shit I gotta fucking deal with because no one else is gonna do it. My brother and sister ain't gonna fucking do it. That's for damn shit fucking sure. So was my GPA, Henrich. I know that name. I know the name. I just don't know who it is, brother. My uncle runs 6 miles under an hour. Wow, that's pretty fucking good, dude. That's pretty good. I did a mile and a half. I wasn't trying to do it fast either, but I think it was like 5.5 or 6 minutes or something like that. You do it like in the beginning of boot camp, then you do it at the end, just to see how much you progressed. But running is something I always did, even in like grade school. You know what I mean? Elementary, I was getting like fucking 5'8", 6'1", fucking on the 50-yard dash. You know what I mean? I was always fast. Cell phone, and they had the big tan ones, right? I had one of those for like a month, and once I seen the first cell phone bill, I'm like, yeah, you can have this fucking back. I'm not paying you guys fucking almost $2,000 a fucking month for a fucking cell phone. We out of your fucking mind. It was more like a satellite phone, you know what I mean? Basically. But this is a good time to be alive with all this technology. You might as well fucking use it. You know what I mean? You might as well fucking use it. 90, I would not have known what to do. Yeah, and I had the first Atari, bro, and I had my cousin had a ColecoVision and television. You know what I mean? Like, I don't play video games no more because I have so many things I'm doing. It's a distraction for me. I have so many things I'm doing. I have to, like, I'm building a team of people that have the same goals as I have. Everyone talks of a good game out there, like locally, but they're not fucking, they talk it, but they never live it. You know what I mean? It's like, I just want to talk to my team every morning for a half an hour, make sure everything's going smooth and everyone gets that generational wealth. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. People want to get down with the weed thing with me. Well, fucking call me and fucking talk to me because that's where the money's at. Trust me. That's where the money in real estate too. AJ's right. There's a lot of money in real estate, but it's you're gonna have to wait till probably sometime this year, early next year. It'll be a market for people that are getting into real estate. That's what you're gonna do. But you don't even got to do that. There's a million other things you do. You ever hear, Shook Ones, right? He was on that chorus. That hook is so fucking right. Numerous ways you could choose to earn funds. There's plenty of ways to make money legally. I'm saying I was making a lot of illegal money. You know what I mean? In the 80s and 90s, and then it was even legally. I was making $120,000 a year coming right out of prison. Like, how many people make $120,000 a year coming out legally, make $120,000 a year as a fucking problem solver? You know what I mean? For the union. And I didn't have to go in there and kiss ass for a job. It was offered to me. You know what I mean? It was offered me way prior to that. My friend does weed delivery locally, clears 5K a day. See what I mean, bro? Yeah, and you know what? Here's the other deal, AJ, right? I could go to a fucking dispensary, the owners, you know what I mean, and sell them fucking, pounds for fucking $1,500 or $2,000. They're charging $300 an ounce. You know what I get? I go to a dispensary once a month. I grab a quarter pound, 4 ounces, for around $430. Because they preach this loyalty shit. I go, do you guys even know what loyalty means? And they it's like they're stumped. They don't even know what to say. It's like, you know what loyalty means? I'll tell you what loyalty means. Fuck the loyalty points and all this shit. Loyalty is people that keep coming to your business monthly or whatever, and they give you business. It doesn't matter how much you're buying, as long as you keep going to them. And you should take care of those motherfuckers that keep coming to your fucking place. You know what I mean? It's like when I was selling fucking coke, you know what I mean? I would always hook up my people with good fucking deals. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want them going to pay more other places that fucking other dudes were fucking stomping on their shit and using fucking horrible shit to cut the coke with. I'd cook people's coke for them sometimes back in the late 80s, but I just put Nositol in my coke. That's what you should put. That's what you should cut cocaine with back in those days. Anyways, you couldn't pay me enough money to sniff cocaine. Last time I sniffed a line was probably, I probably sniffed a little tiny line fucking, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, somewhere around there. But I just did a little bump. That was it. And I had a beer with, fucking friends of mine. And that was it, though. And I did one line after a show we did in Worcester. I asked my friend if he had a line. We were on our tour bus, and he had a limo right in front of behind us. I said, you got a fucking line? Because it's a long way home. It's like an hour ride home. And I was tired from doing the show, and I'm like, give me a line. So I've done like 2 lines since 2001. But I used to sniff like a fucking ounce in a fucking weekend, like just to stay awake. You know what I mean? And keep making money. But fuck that shit. Yeah, that life is just, it's not going to get you nowhere. It really ain't. There's too many rats out there. And even in my fucking days, there was a lot of rats. You know what I mean? A lot of rats. A lot of people that just can't fucking, what's it called? They get fucking, they can't, they can't grasp the concept of doing time. Like, I just don't understand it. It's like when you read your Miranda rights, the first thing they say is you have the right to remain silent. Just remain silent. Because they ain't your fucking friends. They ain't your fucking friends. They could be your friend fucking 10 years or 20 years down the line. You know what I mean? Once you have kids, you understand that cops have a fucking really hard job. But cops shouldn't be getting their jobs through their uncles. That's a mayor or something. If they can't physically control a man, they're going to fucking shoot him and kill him. And they'll get away with it. And it's pretty fucked up. Well, they're going to have to deal with fucking God or whoever. They're going to have to deal with the gods, you know what I mean, when they die. Yeah, you're right, AJ. I know a lot of people that do that, brother. Launch my own. Well, you should, AJ. And call me, dude, because, dude, 200 pounds every 3+ months, right? And you got to know how to cure it and stuff. That's the biggest part is curing it, right? And picking the right seeds and all that shit, right? And then there's a lot more that goes into it than that, too. But, yeah, I got cool. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I all I need is people with seeds and stuff, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I got a lot of dude, I've been in this game since 83, bro. So I know a lot of fucking people, dude. My doctor offered me illegal weed, like fucking, I don't know, Jesus, like fucking 15 years ago. I'm like, I pulled out a bud. I go, check this out, doc. I go, why would I go pay $300 an ounce when I pay fucking $1,400 or $1,800 a pound for 16 ounces? And he looked at the weed, he looked at the bud, he's smelling it, he's looking at it, he goes, damn, this smells fucking great. I go, it's for you, doc. Here, keep it. He goes, Robert, I know you're not gonna wire or nothing, but the hypocritical oath they take or whatever. He's like, I would love to go home and enjoy this, but I just can't, you know, and I understood. I get it. You know, he actually took his job serious, but it is what it is, you know. But I appreciate it, AJ. But you know what, AJ, I don't even really know what you're talking about. So maybe we're talking fucking, you know, on the phone or something and not on a live stream. We'll talk about that because, yeah, it's always good to link up with other people. Teamwork makes the dream work. And, you really need to have a team of good people and everyone looking out for each other because loyalty is so important and people just don't get it. They don't understand. You need a good little team and never put squares in your circle. You know what I mean? And hire and fire quick. If they're not fucking competent, you got to get rid of them. You know what I mean? Even if it hurts to get rid of them, you have to get rid of them. Or if it's a dear friend that you want to help out, just throw them $1,000 or something and say, hey, there's a little extra money until you find something or get your fucking discipline down or fucking go fucking find some work ethic. Go read some books and fucking be disciplined because, you know, it's very important to have work ethic. You know what I mean? But now it's just smarter to work. It's really smart to work smarter. Even though you're working smarter, it's still harder. I'm just not fucking taking orders from people, digging ditches, physical fucking construction like I've done, you know, master rigger and tagger and all that stuff and hand mining and all that stuff. But mostly I was up top running jobs, you know what I mean, running shifts. And that's for my business manager because, you know, he knew he could trust me and he made the right decision because when the feds came down, it was me and 2 other guys. 3 of us told the feds to go fucking shit in a hat. And I think there's a few others from Charlestown and Southie that probably said the fucking same fucking thing, shit in a fucking hat. Because you guys, I don't know where you're getting your information from. They should have made a fucking statue of that guy. He's helped so many fucking people. And most guys, ain't going down the fucking 500-foot hole and going 18 miles in on a tunnel boring machine. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. You know what I mean? So you really do need people with fucking that are crazy and wild to do that work. You know what I mean? But AJ, I guarantee you would have been good at that. And Isha and Sean, like, yeah, you guys would have did good. You guys would have did. Yeah, at heart rate under 64. That's really fucking good, fucking Sean. That's fucking really good, dude. I got a little team. See, that's what you need, AJ. And I know you're smart, AJ. That's why, dude, I know you're a smart person. You don't say too much, bro. And that's what I like about you, dude. You don't talk about too much shit. One person. Exactly, dude. You know what I mean? And there's one watching over those guys. You know what I mean? And then you got a few others that you go fix problems if there's problems. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, StreamYard. Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly, AJ. You gotta know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And um if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? But we'll talk, AJ, because it's good to have people all over the place. You know what I mean? You're in fucking Jersey, from what I remember. We're not too far away from each other, bro. But yeah, we need to you need to get together every morning and have a meeting of the minds with all your team, and people can make a lot of money out there. It's just people got to have trust in other people, and I know it's hard to do, but I know trust is earned and all that shit. But believe me, right? You'll know right away if you can trust people after the first fucking week. No question, brother. We'll definitely talk, AJ, man. I want to bring Isha, Jay, like a lot of people, because you know why? Because they have work ethic. You know what I mean? Sean, like people that have work ethic. I want to bring them in because teach them the ways how to make money. You know what I mean? how to make real fucking money. I'm not talking about chump change. I'm talking about real fucking, like you were saying, your boy makes $5,000 a day. Well, that's the type of money I'm talking about. I'm talking about 200 fucking pounds every fucking 3+ months, right? You're talking about 200 times fucking 1,500, 2,000 a pound. That's at wholesale. That's what dispensaries do. I mean, the cartels are in this fucking business too. You know what I mean? They're in the business with fucking dispensaries in the United States. So, like, I don't have nothing against the cartels because I understand. I grew up in a fucking, with a fucking single parent, all that shit. So I was out there making money too. I don't have nothing against the cartels at all. I just don't like people fucking selling drugs that kill people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not into that shit. I was always, I don't know. That's why I never got in that dope game, man, because it was just, I don't know, something about it I didn't like. Just didn't like it. I didn't like the people I had to fucking deal with either. You know what I mean? I'm missing out on an opportunity. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a lot of people probably feel that way. But you know what it is, AJ? There's no risk, no reward. You know what I mean? And people need to fucking, take that risk because you see a lot of these, like, what are they called on YouTube, and not just YouTube, all the, the big platforms, right? What do they call these people? What are they fucking called? Like Jake Paul and all these people. What are they called? What are all these people called? Like influencers, right? No, I'm a fucking businessman. That's what the fuck I am. And let's fucking do business, man. Like everybody, like with good people though. You have to be good people. You know what I mean? And like I got judges that I'm gonna fucking bring in, on that for leverage and shit. You know what I mean? Just in case people want to try to be cute. You know what I mean? Like law and shit. The law. You know what I mean? That's why I got to go talk to a few judges and shit. And I got to talk to a few judges for a few people around here that might need some breaks. You know what I mean? Because everyone needs some helping hand once in a while. And, there's a lot of people in prison that don't belong to be in prison. You know what I mean? And believe me, the political world is just a fucking crazy fucking world, man. And, prosecutors, they have a job to do. I'm not talking about all prosecutors. There are good prosecutors that'll, fucking work with the lawyers and, plea bargains or whatever the fuck, because it costs a lot of money to go through trials and shit. So anytime they offer me short sentences on a plea bargain, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'll take that short sentence, but I didn't have to sell my fucking soul. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. But if you don't take that short sentence, but I knew I was guilty. You know what I mean? But if I wasn't guilty, I would take it to trial. You know what I mean? But no, I was definitely guilty every time. So I never had a problem going to do my time. You know what I mean? But a lot of people in there crying over 90 days and shit or whatever the fuck. And you're mixing up county guys with fucking federal and state guys that are doing triple life bids and 30 and 50 and 60 years. They don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I used to always keep that shit on the down low, but no one asked me for paperwork ever. Like, if someone asked me for paperwork, it would be an insult. It would be an insult. So I usually just show people my fucking paperwork. I'd be like, see this, see this, see this. I'm like, here's my name. I say it on fucking online too. I'm like, you really want to go there? Okay, you better check my record before you fucking start talking shit, because you might not want to talk shit to me. Because I don't think you're going to like what you fucking run into when you run into me, because it's going to be ugly. It's going to get fucking medieval. AJ, obviously you're not messing out, right? Because you're doing some fucking business, right, or whatever. But you seem like a very smart person to me, and you don't talk about it much, which is good. And that's why I trust you, bro. I do trust you, bro. I've known you for what, 4 years, something like that, right? Or 3 years at least. I've known you. I've been at Rush Hour Fight Club when Ken was in there slurping noodles with fucking Jay. You know what I mean? The end of 2019, right before I went into real estate school, right at the beginning of the shutdown, like right before the shutdown, I started, Insight brought me in the fucking Rush Hour MMA. Back then it was called Rush Hour MMA. But yeah, I'm really happy for Jay and Ken doing his fishing thing, you know what I mean? And Jay learning how to fucking produce and all that stuff. He's done a really good job, you know what I mean? And we got a great community of people. And now we got Isha. We have all these other people that they all, you know, I try to subscribe to everyone. Skate and fucking the hate tank, I call them. They're doing their thing. Pulse is over there doing this thing with the other two dudes over there that are cool dudes. You know what I mean? Everyone's doing fucking, and all the locals that are doing good things around here for fucking people, trying to fucking keep people out of prison and shit. I'm really proud of all these people, man. I don't like drama. I don't like talking about people's cases and shit. Like, I wouldn't want no one talking about my shit. You know what I mean? Well, maybe when I was younger, I would have, you know what I mean? But as I don't want my kids reading about violence I've fucking committed and fucking drug dealing and all that shit. I don't want them seeing that fucking shit. Even though I think my daughter knows about that shit. I think my son fucking pretty much knows about it too. You know what I mean? But it was never something that was discussed around here. You know what I mean? But people hear shit. When you have your friends over and shit, you're out, I don't know. When I was a kid, I was fucking hearing all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was just fucking crazy, man. Things I shouldn't have seen. My kids didn't see the shit that I seen. You know what I mean? But I'm not crying about it because it only fucking made me stronger and fucking, not only that, I kind of fucking knew what fucking was going on really young. I had to grow up at like 7 years old to help my mother with my brother and sister who were twins. Their father died when my mother was 3 months pregnant with my brother and sister. So they didn't even get a chance to meet their father, who was a really good dude. Really good guy. He owned a fucking Eddie's Motoring and Eddie's Diner right in front of the diner. They had the diner. He had the diner right in front of the motel. And she didn't get a thing because he was in the middle of a divorce when that was going down. He died right next to us, sleeping. We're all sleeping, you know, in the bed, and we woke up and he was cold. I see my mother fucking lose it, and I was sad too because I liked the guy a lot too. He was a really good guy. Tony Ciani, rest in peace, brother. You're a good man. Wish you were still around. I wish you could have seen your fucking your son and your daughter because they're good people. They're good people. They definitely could have used your help as their father. But my stepfather Claudio, I love him. He's a good man. He's a good man, and just, you know, made some mistakes and never fucking used to listen to me. I used to fucking try to tell him, warn him all the time, but he would never listen. But I never listened either when I was younger. But he's older. I was trying to fucking tell him, you know what I mean? But he just wouldn't listen. Thought he knew it all. And he only got 60 days, but he didn't read the whole deal. And that's his lawyer's fault for not telling him anyways. So when he gets home, he'll fucking sue his lawyer or something. He should. He should sue that fucking lawyer. That guy's a fucking clown anyways. My lawyers were always good to me, and they're all fucking judges now. So, and they're really good people, you know what I mean? They're always good to me. I don't know, maybe because I never sold my fucking soul. Not only that, I never got anyone else involved with the shit that I fucking got caught. You know what I mean? You know, it almost makes me wonder. Like, you know, it makes me wonder. I don't even have to wonder no more because a lot of people have already told me shit that I never even knew. And then once they told me, I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, it makes sense. And I know where it came from. I know where this information came from. Robbie, stop hanging around. I know they're your friends, but you want to really know some fucking facts? And it's like, all right. And then once you hear that shit, your heart fucking, it's like your heart almost gets broken because you did a lot of things with these people. You know what I mean? But it was just a few of them. You know what I mean? Not the ones that I really worked for back in the days, way back. And then I was just working for myself all the time. I was a free agent. That's why I never take that oath, because I'm not good at taking orders. But I was always loyal to the people that I made money with, and all my friends. Like, I'd always be the first one in. I would never be fucking, I don't know. Loyalty is really important. It's a very big fucking character trait, and it's a fucking humility is another one. You know what? I'm gonna shut this live stream down because I went way off fucking track here. And you know what? I like doing them on Sundays anyways. I'm gonna do post fights on Sunday. And so we could fucking talk about all these fights because I got a lot to get off my mind on this. And I don't want to screw people over here that have been fucking watching. I think you guys are all fucking awesome. Thank you. I appreciate all of you, man. But I kind of went off script here talking to AJ and Isha and Sean in there. But jump in the fucking Savage Room, people, and fucking become part of the community, man. I appreciate all you guys that watch, man. I do. I really do. But I'm building a community here, and you know, you'll never see me not put out content. I'll always put out content. And I'm only getting better. I'm learning every day. I've been learning for the past 2 years. I've been taking it seriously and learning something every day about technology. And technology is pretty fucking cool. AI, I don't think people got to be scared about that shit. Stop being scared. STD, scared to death. Stop being scared to death out there. Please, stop being fucking scared. Don't listen to fucking mainstream media because they're full of fucking shit. They lie right to your fucking face. And all the other fucking idiots that lie to your fucking face. Nothing worse than a fucking liar. That's what I said about like if you're, illegal shit, like I said, your Miranda rights. You get the right to remain silent. Just keep your fucking mouth shut and say, you know what? We're not fucking friends. I don't want to hear that you fucking want what's best. Shut the fuck up. Give me my phone call, and that's it. And maybe fucking 5-10 years down the road, maybe you'll fucking like those fucking cops or whatever. Maybe you'll fucking become friends with them or something. I don't fucking know. All I know is cops ain't all bad. I used to fucking hate cops. But once I had kids, I realized, hey, I'm not calling cops. I'll deal with it myself. You know what I mean? But honestly, they see a lot of fucked up shit. You know what I mean? So they have a right to be fucking hostile every once in a while. But killing and fucking, just being corrupt. Listen, I've been corrupt too, right? But for different reasons. You know what I mean? I wasn't hurting innocent people. People that I hurt were going to hurt me if I didn't hurt them. It's like a grown man's coming up to you. You're going to fucking drop them before they drop you. I use these. In the feet, shot foot, right? And always had these because my mentor taught me all about these. You know what I mean? The pistols, pistolas and the fucking AR-15s and the fucking Heckler and Kochers and like so many fucking great guns. You know what I mean? American made. You know what I mean? AK-47 is the fucking weapon of the enemy. You know what I mean? I don't even think we should have wars no more, honestly. I think we should just fucking all make money together. Because there's a lot of good people in every country, man. There really is, man. I understand where Putin's coming from. If there was fucking nuclear weapons on the fucking right outside of fucking United States, right? I could guarantee you the United States would be fucking pissed off too, and they would eliminate those fucking weapons quick. So I kind of understand where Putin's coming from. But at the same time, he did fucking invade fucking Ukraine. And that shit would have never happened. Now, who knows if it would have happened or not. But I think Trump is good for foreign policy and he's good for the economy. And listen, Tulsi Gabbard, she did a fucking stretch and I don't even talk about politics on there, but this is really the truth. Tulsi Gabbard, whatever her name is, she speaks from the fucking, when you see someone talk for 3 hours with no commercials and stuff, you could really know what someone's about. That's why I like Joe Rogan so much. He just said, you know what, I'm just going to say, and, he made a lot of mistakes, right? But he always said he was sorry because he was misinformed. You know what I mean? So, that's humility. Let's just say, you're wrong. I know it's hard to do. I have an ego too. It's hard to fucking do. Maybe that's why I've been with my wife for fucking almost 33 years because, she really did save my fucking life. She's one of the only people I ever listened to because she was smart. I always knew my wife was smart. You know what I mean? And she's right. If I didn't listen to my wife, I'd probably be doing a fucking 30 or a fucking 40 fucking piece. Like my boy Billy Bryan fucking doing. And my friend fucking Brendan McGinnis. I was at his wedding and fucking not even a month or two later, he ends up fucking getting a life bid. Because a guy fucking threatened, his next door neighbor threatened him and his wife and his kids. I go, that was a bad fucking move. The next day, allegedly, my friend fucking shot his fucking head off his shoulders. You know what I mean? And, Brendan McGinnis is a good fucking kid, man. Really good kid. Tough kid, too. But he's younger than me. You know what I mean? I went to his wedding and he asked me to come to his. I went to his wedding. Georgie, his older brother, really good dude. Georgie McGinnis. He'll be on my podcast this year sometime. Really good dude. We're gonna have Brendan on the phone from the prison he's at. There's no visits tonight in prison. I guess they had a fucking problem somewhere. So I don't want to mention no fucking prisons or anything because I'm actually gonna call Concord and see if they have film in 1991 of the boxing matches down there in the fucking gym. because I fucking lit that fucking the biggest white kid up there. He was like, looked like a fucking Nebraska fucking offensive lineman. Easy. The guy was fucking so big. I'm like, this is what I like. I like to fight bigger guys because the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And that's really true. Especially if you know how to fucking fight. You know what I mean? I go, dude, I'm going to fucking, after one round, you'll be tired. Your hands will be down. And I'm going to fucking hurt you, dude. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. It's like I visualized it. You know what I mean? And when you got 400 guys down in there in the fucking gym, there's fucking 4,000 or 5,000 people in the whole prison. It's funny. They shipped me out there the next morning, and they had people down the hole for fucking stabbing fucking cops, trying to stab cops in the neck and shit. I'm like, this is a boxing match, basically just a boxing match with, headgear, gloves, all that shit. I go, you're shipping me out of here? He goes, both of the guys said, the COs or the guards, whatever, right? They said, we think you can figure it out. Someone was fucking, figure it out, Mr. Neal. I'm like, yeah, someone was scared. It was probably the fucking guy fucking TKO'd, honestly. Because he come up, he goes, can I sit down? I go, I don't know, can you sit down? He's like, boy, do you hit hard? I go, yeah, I know. I already knew that. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that. They could hear me hitting the fucking bag. When you hear someone fucking going smash, smash, smash with both hands, I mean, yeah, of course you get hit hard. What do you think fucking a heavy bag makes that sound if you're not hitting it hard? Yeah, of course I fucking hit hard because I fucking practice it for years. And I'll still practice it to this fucking day, man. Hey, Jay, I'm going to see you over at, I'll see you over at City Life Project to watch LFA and everyone out there. Oh yeah, Totem Pole Nation too. They're doing a lot of good things over there. I like Coach Bald a lot. Really good dude. The other coach there, really good dude. I seen dudes fucking talking shit about his son yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking people? Calling his son bad. Fucking I go, dude, you're a better man than I am because, damn, I'd fucking lose it. I would fucking lose it. But I guess you're always going to have haters. Hurt people, you know what I mean? All they have to do is just say, hey, I'm fucking feeling a little fucking bad today. I'm not fucking feeling a little angry. Well, fucking just tell me that and I'll talk to you, man. You know what I mean? Because I understand. I have rage issues too, but I know how to fucking evaluate situations. I don't act on impulse. And I haven't done that in a long fucking time. 25-something years. I don't act on impulse. I'll sit there for 2-3 minutes and fucking evaluate the situation. I'm like, is this really worth $50,000 for a fucking lawyer and, using up fucking, favors from fucking judges that used to be I don't even want to let those people down. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you'll figure it out. You'll fucking just smarten the fuck up. You know what I mean? And don't ever let anyone get 2 feet in front of you with fucking with animosity. Just drop that motherfucker. Do not let someone steal you. A lot of times I let people get right in their face and I can see the fear right to their fucking eyes. I'm like, come on, make first fucking move because I'm going to slip and rip and I'm going to hurt you really fucking bad. So when a lot of people start coming out of their houses and shit, that's when I have to do that because then I got witnesses. Hey, he offered him. He said he can fucking throw the first punch, throw the fucking first kick, do whatever the fuck you want. And meanwhile, I always have a 44 or 45 the arch of my fucking back. You know what I mean? Just in case someone wants to use weapons. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would never recommend out there fucking shooting anybody. None of that shit. Fight, and then you probably fucking respect each other. I guarantee you probably respect each other. But listen, not everyone fights fair. That's why I always say, always make sure you have a fucking big fucking gun. Or if not one, a few. Because that's what I was taught when I was young, you know what I mean? And I'm glad I never had to use them. I'm glad I never had to fucking, hurt nobody, you know what I mean? Or kill nobody. I'm very grateful. I don't have that on my conscience, but I'm very lucky because I don't know how the fuck I never killed nobody. The beatings I've given people. And I'm not saying I'm the toughest guy on the planet. I'm just being honest. Like, I've given people really bad fucking beatings. And like I said, if it wasn't me, if it wasn't them, it was going to be me. So, people want to act like tough guys when they're drinking and liquid courage. And when you're a teenager and you're fighting grown men, you leave them there in a puddle of fucking blood, and then they call the cops on you. It's like the hypocrisy. Even in the 80s, man, when I was a teenager, it was there. Still here today. You know what I mean? Back in those days, I think it was a little different, though. I don't even think it. I know it. I know it was a different fucking. it was a lot more violent back in those days, a lot more violent, because we were in fights every single fucking day, easy. Sometimes 3 fights in the same fucking day. It was just the way it was, you know. But listen, people, like I advise anyone who has a passion out there, go to YouTube and fucking start a channel, or go on the social medias that you're on. On social media, honestly, people, I post and ghost. I know there's a lot of scammers on social media, but the people I talk to on social media, when I'm on there, I know they're not scammers. You know what I mean? The ones that I actually talk to, and I've talked to in person, I've had on the show, and I fucking watched fights with for fucking 4.5 years with Plus. You know what I mean? So they're all good people. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of good people out there on the internet. There are good people. Locals, especially now, a lot of locals are doing good things around here. So it's really good to see people doing good shit. But if you have a passion for something, just don't be scared. I'll be honest, this is the most nervous I've ever been was when I first started doing this. Like when you're looking at a camera and no one else is behind that camera, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? You get that little fucking butterflies in your stomach. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? But, you know, I think it's important. You know what I mean? And if you can uplift people and make them happy and make their day better or inspire them in one way or another, it's not how you start life. It's how you finish. We don't ask who we're born to. We don't ask to be born. You know what I mean? So if you're born into fucking craziness and chaos, like I always say, I was born in the womb. I was comfortable around chaos in the womb. And that's the God's honest truth. My mother just had a lot of bad luck. She's a good fucking person, my mother. Once my mother comes back from Italy, which will be this summer, supposedly this month, June. I've been hearing this for fucking 10 fucking years. So I might have to go back there and get them in a 72-hour fucking period. Just bring them right fucking back. You know what I mean? Stay there for one night and then bring them fucking back. I think that's what I might have to do if they ain't back here by this month. I might have to do it. But yeah, I haven't seen my mother in 15 years. I offered her round trip tickets from here and then back to Italy. And she's like, no, I'm not coming back till Claudio comes back. You know what I mean? So, all right, don't worry about Claudio. If you guys ain't back in June, I'll come get you in fucking July. But you're going to fucking slow down my whole everything I got going on right now. And I might have to send fucking Keith or Rebecca, the ones that you spoiled so fucking much. And they're good kids, my brother and sister. You know, we got the same mother, different fathers. I like their father. I respect their father. And God bless them up there. And it's kind of shitty that they never got to meet their father. But I never met my father till I was 32. And, you know, I don't even talk to him to this day because I can never respect him. I took care of my fucking kids. You know what I mean? Both of them are fucking doing great. You know what I mean? They're both fucking grown-ups. My son just turned 19. My daughter will turn 29 in October. I've done my fucking job, but I'll be a parent for the rest of my life because I'll always love my kids. You know what I mean? And my wife, I'll love my wife forever too. Even if it doesn't work out between me and her, you know, someday. You know what I mean? Because we never know what could happen, right? I'll never say nothing bad about that woman, ever. Ever. She's a good fucking woman. But anyways, people, I will be back tomorrow. Denial, salute to you, brother, too, brother. AJ, we will talk, brother. We will talk, brother. That movie with the kids, saw you love. Thanks, Denial. I always appreciate you, dude. You're a real one, too, bro. AJ's a real one. Fucking salute to you, bro, and your kids, dude. I appreciate you, Denial 218, bro. You're a good man, dude. You're a good man. I always appreciate you saying that shit, bro. Yeah, we'll come and talk about post fights. I went through like 1 card or 2 cards and just started talking to Isha and AJ and Sean, and you know what, I ruined it all for fucking all the shit I wanted to fucking do, but it's all good. You know, I'm not gonna put the blame on them. It's on me. You know what I mean? I just got to do that and fucking do it, and that's it, and then it's done. You know what I mean? But it's all good, bro. But I appreciate you jumping in now. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do the post fights tomorrow. Maybe before Jay goes on or after Jay's done, you know what I mean? Because I don't like stepping on people's toes, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go over watch LFA with Isha. Isha's covering LFA, so I'm gonna go watch LFA. But I'm definitely gonna do this tomorrow, people. Post fight. I like doing them on Sundays, anyways, so I'm not biased or anything, or I'm not angry at the fucking decisions or whatever the fuck. But I will leave with a song, a track. You know why? Well, I got all kinds of fucking tracks, but I got all kinds of new beats made for my new album, my 3rd album, and I believe it's going to be pretty fucking dope. I think people locally are gonna be really happy. They're gonna be like, wow, he's repping fucking Beantown and fucking the 617 to the fullest. And yes, I do. I will always rep this fucking area and the United States and the rest of the world too, because there's good places all over the fucking place. All right, here we go. Oh shit, no. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. No, I can't use that. Oh, there we go. Can't use that. Yeah, I'll leave it one track real quick. You know what? I'll go right here. I'll go right to my second album. Our second album, because it was a team effort. This album, I am going to collab with a few people. Oh, fuck. Why do I always got these ads? I'll just do this 250, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I'll just leave with this so people can hear this. Dun, 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 dun. This is the first song of our second album. Did you know the whole change?
Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Woke up dead, looking for life in a 6-foot plywood bed, 6 inches from the rest of your life. No blessing inside, my presence full throttle for the rest of the night.
Follow hitting all the gears in the Jersey barriers, and now Route 3, we are used to this. Fuck the world, fuck my wife, that fucking stupid bitch got me ending my life, holding a crucifix. Fugazis ain't focused, we're not faking. We're hustlers, strugglers, still every track we facing. That's not enough with the problems we facing. Going crazy, lacking motivation. Problems are facing, road raging in the beam. You don't want no problems, now I mean. God seen some shit, but nothing we've been through. But these weeks for the love that will miss you. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one.
They're calling kid the fireman, I'm popping with the garbage can. I'm sparking with a match, I can burn down the nation, fam. You flipping pics, I carry flamethrowers. Sickles to the homes, you ain't paying what you own, you better know it. Hotter than the carry blaze on the warmer sunny days. About cooking flames and whipping up an aeroplane. These damn lanes got me chasing fast lanes, ashes to ashes. That's sticky skins, man. I do it and I don't, I can't and you won't. You push 100 spokes, wheel smoking up some fire goats. I'm wild like a blaze, I can burn for many days. You don't wanna play. I was coming with the hand grenades. They claiming that they hot as the burners on the block. Hot 16s, yo, I drop them non-stop. Like the flight to the spot, yo, we banging to the top. So get the fuck out my spot and give me my damn guap.
Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one.
Peace, people. See you like